Hey, how's everybody doing? It's Elgin over here at eXp Realty, and good evening to you. We are entering now the second half of 2022, and boy, real estate has changed in the last 3 to 4 months, hasn't it, gang? It has really changed. So, what are you doing to change with it? What are you doing to help yourself, help your clients, put yourself in the best positions out there to succeed? I do want to talk to you again about a couple of things here. Needless to say, that I'm with eXp Realty, and I personally believe from experience that the EXP business model is a great business model that helps anyone. But I want to ask you questions for yourself as you make some decisions. At the brokerage that you're currently at, I mean, let's think about it right now. We've got price increases in everything, and we're probably going to have less transactions this year than last year as far as closings. Now, the market hasn't crashed, it isn't crashing, but realistically, will there probably be less closed sales this year than there were last year? Probably, based upon the amount of homes we have for sale, throw in the interest rates rising and the amount of people that can afford to purchase. And that because the prices are not coming down considerably, there's a lot of sellers that are going to not necessarily have to sell, so they're going to not go on the market. And that's just a fact. So does it mean that the market is going to crash? No. Will we have some appreciation this year? Possibly. It wouldn't surprise me if the market made a slight adjustment. But what's a slight adjustment based upon all of the years of major crazy appreciation we've had, say the last 10 years, right? So that doesn't really matter as much. But what does matter is this, is that there are people that are listening to this video that I'm doing right now that this time next year won't be in business. You won't be in business. Some of you are doing really well right now, but you won't be in business next year. And that's just the fact of it. You can get mad. You guys cannot believe me, but I've been doing this a long time, and that's what happens, especially when the market shifts, especially since we've had such a long run. We've had a long run where basically, you get a listing, and sooner or later that listing sells. And here, the last part of this run, not only does it sell, but it sells in multiple offers. And a lot of times it sells well above what the asking price was, with all kind of appraisal contingencies removed and all other kind of stuff. We're not in that market right now. Will we have isolated incidents for transactions like that? Absolutely. But we're not in that market right now overall. So we need to be aware of that. All right. But here's the thing. Realistically, with your business right now, if it takes a little bit longer for you to sell listings, or it's a little more difficult to get them, or some of your buyers now may not have been able to qualify because of the interest rates, or they may want to wait, whatever the circumstances is, we're about to be in what's probably a more of a normal type historical market as far as buyers and sellers, and there being opportunities for both sides, for it to probably be a little bit more in the middle, maybe a little bit what some people would call fair. Sellers are going to still be able to get pricing but buyers are going to have some opportunities, and maybe they don't have to make their offer right then, and on a hood of a car, or you got to walk around with your iPad and make your offers. That may not be the market for that now. So what does that do for you and your business, though? How does that make your business grow? What are your expenses looking like? Where's your growth? Where's your exit plan? So see, what I think is this, is I think you should look at your business. Look at your business. And number one, start with what are you doing as far as actually working and providing you appointments, and more importantly, closed transactions, more buyers and sellers whom you've been able to help and assist, and how you're getting that. Whatever that is that you're doing, whether let's say you're working your database and past clients and that, maybe you're just networking, maybe it's a strong social media platforms and presence, whatever's working. I mean, really look at what's working, and then double down on it, triple down on it, on the stuff that's working. At the same time, look at the stuff that you're doing that's not working. And a lot of times it's our ego that'll have us continuously doing something, but it's not generating revenue for us. And you don't really notice it as much, or it doesn't matter as much, because the market is so hot and things are so different, and that's not a big deal. You're just making the money somewhere else. Now's the time to take a look at those things and get rid of them. Get your ego out the way. I don't care if it's your baby. I don't care as far as the product. You really love that product and all of that. But if it's not producing results for you, now's the time to reevaluate that, and maybe take those resources or time and effort, which are resources, and put them into the things that are working. Okay? Streamline your business. Get your expenses down. The other thing, of course, is look at the company that you're with. Look at the company you're with, and not the company because they're the ones that are holding you back, because they're not. You know, that's you. If you're not doing where you want to be, that's not your company. That's you. I don't care where it is or what the name of the company is or what's on the front of the building. But what you do have to recognize is the company in a position to continue to help you grow, or is the company getting squeezed on their expenses as well, right? Meaning that your splits, meaning that your additional costs. Like for instance, I know that I have fellow agents and friends, and some of you guys are probably listening to this broadcast, and you may be like, hey, you know what? I'm on a 90 split, or I'm at 100%. But then again, you're paying a $250 transaction fee per deal, right? And either you're getting your clients to pay for it, or you're paying for it for them. And now let's say you do 20 deals or 30 deals in transactions, families that you've helped. Take that $250 and add that up. What about your errors and omissions insurance? If you're doing a lot of transactions, it doesn't have to be what some people would consider a lot. You're paying for each transaction for your errors and omissions insurance. How much is that? Are you paying per transaction? I mean, what does that look like? These are expenses. These are things that you have to look at as a part of your bottom line. At the end of the day, after you help a buyer and a seller with their home and their real estate transaction, what else does the company help provide you for? See, here at EXP, besides being on the cutting edge of everything, but as being in the cloud, our expenses are low, and the company's not going to raise fees, and there's no additional cost. You literally can operate your business for $85 a month if you choose. $85 a month if you choose to do so. That $85 will include your CRM, and it's a state-of-the-art CRM with KV Core. And I mean, you do have the ability to go to a Regis office if you like, and that's included in the $85 a month. You can go use any Regis office in the United States and not pay anything to use their business lounge. Now, there's some additional fees if you choose to have a permanent office at one of them, but you still get it at a discount. So anyway, there's just options there. Not to mention that we have a small cap, and what I mean by cap meaning is that you once you pay $16,000, the company dollar, you get 100% commission. 100% commission after that. But to me, more importantly, is hopefully that if you're building a business, you understand that business needs to be well-rounded, and needs to be providing opportunities for you to increase your business and increase your personal wealth, because that's what we're in business for, right? We're in business to also help our families while we help other families. So in addition to that, but you're not doing anything else, nothing, 100% nothing else, is that if you participate in the stock program, you still participate in the stock program where you're putting money back into the company that you're working for, and you are actually becoming a stock owner. You're a share owner, equity within the company that you're working for, actual equity, because shareholders and stockholders are actually owners of that business. I don't care if it's Google, Amazon, if it's a publicly traded company like EXP is, you have ownership in it. Now, why not continuously build ownership into this company based upon the families that you help? You're going to be helping families and selling homes anywhere, anyway. That's what we do for a living. I don't care what the name of the company is that you're working for. That is what you're doing. You're helping the public. So why not, in the course of you helping the public with the company that you're at, and the company is set up to be agent first, that you participate in that? I know some people are saying, oh, well, the stock is down 70%. Well, hell, the whole stock market is down 70%. I'd be concerned if EXP was the only people in the game down 70%. What I can tell you from just coming to a shareholders meeting that we made $1 billion last quarter. I can also tell you the company has no standing debt. No debt. So what are the odds of the company going away, right? I also can tell you the company, at the time I'm making this broadcast, is right around 83,000 agents. 4 years ago when I came, the company only had, I think it was 6 or 7,000 agents, maybe 8,000. But you see what I'm saying, where this thing is going. Now, in addition to that, if you just happen to actually be out here working and you're doing transactions, you're helping families, there are going to be people that you know, agents that you know, that are going to look and ask you, hey man, hey girl, how are you doing this? How is EXP? Because EXP is now a known company. It's not just like some obscure entity right now. They're going to know how it's working for you. And let's suppose that 1, 2, 3, 4, however many of them are agents decide that they like the business model that you're in and come join the company. Now the company is going to reward you for helping the company grow. And they're going to help you by helping the company grow. And there's two ways that that's done. As those people become productive that you brought into the company, you're going to be able to participate in the revenue share part of the business, where you're going to receive monies. You're going to receive monies and through the actual revenue, and then the other opportunities where you actually get stock that has to vest, and once it's vested, it's given to you. You didn't do anything; it doesn't cost you anything or anything. They just give it to you later. So see, we're at the point now that we've been here more than 3 years, because that's how long it takes for you have to hold on to the stock for it to vest. So it's like now all of a sudden we're starting to get stock from the company that we never paid anything for. It's just coming. And it's just based upon efforts that we put into years ago as far as helping, is that people that are helping the company grow. Or our first transaction, the first transaction we do every year, we get additional share. Just stuff, man. Stuff that helps your business grow. Helps your business grow. And in a market that we're entering right now, all these things are pluses for you as you're building your business, helping your clients, making moves forward. Did you know that we have healthcare? I mean, how many agents, professional realtors, actually have healthcare? There's an awful lot of us that doesn't or don't. And or the healthcare might be on their spouse's plan, or I know agents that actually have other jobs just to keep the benefits. Now you have an opportunity here between the revenue shares and stuff. It's basically like a 401k, right? So now you got a possibility of a retirement set up, however you want to handle it, or just additional monies coming in and help you pay your bills, help you run your business. And now you have an opportunity to get your own health care at reasonable costs. And you can check that out for yourselves and figure out if the plans work for you. But it's through Clearwater, very accredited, very respected. And the agents that I know that have gone to the healthcare system all rant and rave about how much money it's been saving them per month, or how much money it's saved them on deductibles, or just that they now have another plan. It's another resource. So anyway, there's a whole lot more to it. But I'm reaching out to you because whether or not it's EXP, you should, well, first of all, you should look at EXP and then say yes or no. Don't listen to anybody else. Don't even agents that, what we call them, EXPing on people. I'm not talking about trying to force you or talk you into a business. I'm telling you that you should look at it and review it and see if it makes sense for you. For a lot of people, it won't make sense. For most people, it will. And I'm going to tell you, there's certain companies, I'm not going to mention the company's name, but there's certain other companies that are out there that offer previously like profit sharing programs and things like that. You should take a look at it. Not saying good, bad, better, whatever, but take a look at it and compare it to what you have and the results you're getting from those plans. Once you do that, you can make your own decisions. But you definitely, at this particular point, for the future of real estate, for the future of your business, for where things are going, not where they're at, not where they've been. I mean, just think about it. Just a couple of years ago when we went through the pandemic, our business changed. There were times we couldn't go show homes. You pretty much had to have a hazmat suit on to go see them, right? Where offices were closed, where you couldn't go inside your office. I mean, think about it. Business has changed. So what are you going to do to prepare yourself to be ahead of that? The one thing for us, we were already in the cloud. It had absolutely no effect on us. You know, we do have office meetings and all that stuff, but they're virtual. Yeah, it's sort of funny avatar. It's virtual campuses that you should look at other businesses and other industries that are doing this, and some of them are doing them in a platform that's owned by EXP, which brings revenue to our company. And you are a stock shareholder in that company. So that revenue is being passed along and shared with all of its stockholders, and that's what you are. Not just a real estate person. You're a business person that has a vested interest in the company that you work for. Everybody's goal is for this company to succeed, and the way that we succeed is by helping buyers and sellers with their real estate needs at the highest level. That's why you have so many great agents, companies, teams, mega teams coming to this company, and it's fun. That being said, hey, listen, if you have any questions, if you ever want to reach out, you want to talk about real estate, you can have a personal consultation. We can just sit down, man, over some coffee with a pen and a pad. Let's take a look at your business and let's see how your business looks inside this model. Let's see if 1 + 1 = 2. You know, some basics, right? That being said, hey, I'm wishing you the best, continued success. Let's kick it out of the park. Let's blast it out of the park the remainder of 2022. Help and assist as many families as you can. Build your business. Be good. Watch your pennies. Don't trip over pennies. I'm missing $1. But also, don't just get out there willy-nilly, frivolous, and just do things. Now, tighten your belts up. Tighten your ship up. Help as many families as you can. As always, remember, no matter what you're going through in life, it's just a temporary condition because things change. And guess what? It truly is a great life. God bless you. Thank you for taking time to listen to my message.